Okay, Bob, we talked about diminished chords and triads and different voicings today. We worked on Oh What a Wonderful World, key of E. So it's a 6-beat, it's 6/8 time, and I want you to use your fingers, just your thumb on the bass. And the intro is just a 3-note E major triad to a 3-note F sharp minor triad. And it's 1, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now it's G sharp 7, which sets up your C sharp minor, and here comes the big flat 6 chord, just like Green River. How we got here, F sharp minor 2, 5. Now this beautiful turnaround, which is E, B flat half diminished 7, A, and B7. Then we digressed on half diminished, and I had you play a D major 7. And I explained that in reality, half diminished 7s are just major 7th chords with the roots sharpened. So in one instance we have a D major 7, in the other instance we have an E flat half diminished 7. So diminished chords are relational. They usually have to do with the context that they're in. So if you start with a D7 instead, which has a little bit more dissonance in it, sharpen that root. Now I have an E flat fully diminished 7, and this is the one that you pointed out inverts itself every 3 frets. Sorry. So again, it comes, you have a dominant 7th where the tension is raised. That's how it's very often used. Or you have a sweet major 7 that very mildly raises the tension. And that function has to go between 4 and 5. So if this is my 1, then flat 5, 4, 5. That's the move in the Louis song. 1, flat 5, 4. I'm using a major 7, but whatever. Okay? And I pointed out how the B flat half diminished is the same exact voicing as a 4th string root fully diminished. And this is no end of confusion for guitar players. So this is the one that inverts every 4 frets. But it's got a root on the D string, which changes everything. Or actually just changes one note, but that changes everything. Then we talked a little bit about diminished chord blueses. So I just kind of pointed out that a diminished triad, because I pointed out, you went, what did you do? Somehow you figured out, oh yeah, you took a G and you sharpened the root, so you had a G sharp diminished. And you were like, oh wait, that feels like a D7. And I said, it is. Diminished triads, simple ones without 7s, just 1, flat 3, flat 5, are actually dominant 7s with no root. So this is an E7 with no home, so you can add the home here. Here the D always has its root, so it's obvious. But here it's less obvious. So now we use this to play a blues. We use this all the way up at C sharp, that becomes an A7 with no root. I can add the root with my thumb, and then a B7 here. And our E7 is root 3rd 7th. So now we have a little blues. 1, 4, 1. You get the gist, and then you go up to the 5. Chromatic, down to 4, and 1. Final 5. 1, 4. Now I just flipped it. Try chromaticizing these like you do 6 and 3rds. They sound great. Even these do.